The price of poultry products in December last year recorded an increase, and producers of poultry in some parts of the country attributed it to the increase in the price of poultry feed, which in some areas had become scarce. Some poultry farmers were compelled to sell off their birds due to the shortage of feed. Maize, a major component of poultry feed, which used to sell at 58 Ghana cedis for a 50 kg bag, more than doubled. The challenge was reportedly due to the influx of some foreign aggregators with higher purchasing power who bought huge quantities of maize to be sent to their respective countries. In order to save the situation, government issued permits to some poultry farmers to enable them import maize to feed their birds amidst the shortage. President of the Greater Accra Poultry Farmers Association, Michael Nyako, has some suggestions on how this challenge can be addressed. His suggestions are quite convincing, but what will be the likely impact of this proposal on the agriculture sector and the economy in general?
When the production is good, we are asking that buffer stock and other institutions that have the capability of storing the maize should be given finance. Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Agri, Ministry of Trade can look at that, and then they take off the maize of the farmers so that they can store it. And we are also expecting that the Minister for Agri and maybe the Minister of Trade can call a meeting of feed millers and then understand the quantity of maize that millers use in a year. So if, say, we use 300,000, another person uses 300,000, and we say that together we use about 3 million bags per annum, then we are expecting that the ministers will ensure that these 3 million bags are available at guaranteed prices. So we are bound by an MoU or an agreement that we are picking this maize at this price.
His suggestions are quite convincing, but what will be the likely impact of this proposal on the agriculture sector and the economy in general?
The farmers do not have to always think about how to sell their produce, but they are certain and are assured that there's market. Those are the expectations we have from them, so that when we have this, then the farmers can relax, do their production. Their cost of production will come down naturally because they don't have to produce and still go and look for markets, and then they don't have to find monies to store the maize that they've produced and losing some on the way, not properly storing them. And then we also don't have to go and raise all the money to go and purchase what we need for the year because we are afraid the prices will not be stable and all of that. So when these things are put together, then we know that naturally the cost of business will come down without necessarily maybe reducing the interest rates. But as we do all of these things and the market is stabilized, interest rates may come down because people will be doing businesses with the banks and all of that. They will see how viable the agri sector is and also tend to reduce the interest rate for us.